that touch a girl without her permission, this is what I'm gonna do to you.
Take a look at this video. In it, you see a man holding another man by the throat on a New York City bus. Now, the man being held down has a bloody nose, and the man with the upper hand is telling him to never touch young girls. Again, this is what will happen. According to the NYPD, the bloodied man is identified as 36-year-old Pablo Levano, who had just assaulted a 15-year-old girl by touching her inappropriately. It all went down last Tuesday on the Q53 bus in Queens and was put to a stop when hip-hop artist Moise Morancy stepped in. I came out to Brooklyn, Moise Morancy's hip-hop home streets, to talk to him about what happened.
Well, I was kind of frustrated that nobody else was helping this little girl. And to be quite honest, I get that wanting to help people from my mother. She's an activist, and helping people just in my DNA. So the fact that I saw this man groping and touching this little girl got me extremely upset.
Now, this is not the first time Morancy has taken justice into his own hands. Almost exactly 1 year ago to the day, Bill, he intervened in another situation on a city bus here in Brooklyn.
He's inferior because he's black. Who else is hearing that? Is this just me? First of all, you should have mind your
No, you're talking to my sister. You're talking to my sister. So I'm gonna have her back. I'm gonna have her back.
In that video, when you take a look at it, you can see a Caucasian woman berating a black male, calling him, quote, inferior. Now, that young man was then 20-year-old Moise Morancy, who took action by recording the woman's verbal attack and putting it up on social media.
By white privilege.
In this instance, he took physical action because the situation, he says, was more dangerous and involved a young, defenseless person.
But I think to myself every day since then, what if I didn't intervene? What would have happened? Because his hands was far up her legs. She was trembling. She was scared. Even after the whole situation, she was afraid to speak.
Now, there was some confusion when the NYPD boarded the bus right after the incident. They handcuffed both Morancy and Levano while they determined exactly what happened.
No, I didn't do anything. But you tried to kill me. You tried to kill me. No, I did not. Yes, you did. Oh, you a liar, boy.
Now, an officer removed Morancy's handcuffs when it became clear from witness accounts what had actually taken place.
But he let me go, and he said that you are a hero, and you know I was you 20 years ago. And he eventually called me the rose that grew from concrete, which I thought was ironic because the girl gave me the rose.
Now, according to the MTA, Moise's behavior is not exactly encouraged, though. They say, quote, do not try to handle it on your own. The situation could escalate. They recommend, quote, tell an MTA officer and report the situation online at mta.info.
The MTA's response kind of saying don't step in and report it online. By that point, it's too late. How many people live in the city?
I agree. I'm going to have to quote Gandhi here. An eye for an eye leaves the whole world blind. Don't say anything. Just call the cops. Don't get involved.
Watch a little girl be groped? No.
Wait, so we're just going to
go get arrested. Go get arrested and ruin your life because of another thug.
Okay.
Thanks, Tara.